Yes, everybody. Yes, another episode of CJ's Sip and Talk. Yep, we got a big one today. I got a special guest, man. Um, I want to shout out out of the mud. Subscribe, share. Like I was saying, I got a special guest today, man. Kilo Paris, man. He a underground, somebody who in the world, man. You gotta listen to his music. He gonna explain some things to you, But stick around. But I was I was talking my last episode, man. Um a lot of people like controversy. That's what the world like. It's controversy, man. Stuff don't sell if it ain't controversy. So like I was saying, I'm getting to that tank fight. We going to that boxing and UFC today, man. It's all in the fighting today. But you know, Tank Tank was Tank Davis, man, 30-0, 28 knockouts up against Lamont Roach, 25-1, man. Um, there's a lot of controversy with that, man. And you know, when you fight a champion, because a lot of people saying, Tank lost and they can't wait to get that O off his record. But a lot of people saying he just didn't have it that night. And I myself thought he fought a good fight, man. You know what I'm saying? He might not won because usually when you knock somebody out every time, he got 28 knockouts. When you knock somebody out every time, it's gonna be a problem when you don't knock them out because or you take them. I mean, every good fighter goes into the late rounds decision. I mean, Floyd Mayweather did it so many times. Canelo even did it so many times. I mean, everybody to this day, it's nobody that never knocks somebody out every time. But like I was saying, um Lamont, man, I gotta give him props, man. That's another stud in that lightweight division, that 135-pound division, man. I didn't know he had it in him like that. I mean, he 25-1. His only loss was Jamel. I think Jamel Harrington was his only loss. But that was a while ago, man, and he had to come back up, man. But I was shocked, man. I didn't know he had it in him. So that they win all rounds, man. Every round they went to, man, and that's what I'm talking about. How you got to take the belt from a champion if you want to win. You got to take it. Not you got to knock him out, man, because you know the scorecards is crazy. Because 10-9 Roach was the first round, second round Tank 10-9, third round 10-9 Davis. Um, Fourth round, Davis won. Fifth round, Davis won. Sixth round, Davis won. Seventh round, Roach won. Eighth round, Roach. So it was back and forth with that action. So the
Where's the
country
controversy that's in the which round was it? Because we could
that,
play that.
that ninth round was that controversy. That ninth round, and even though that ninth round happened where he took that knee, he still won 10-9, 87-84. He hit him 83 more times than he got hit. Lamont.
Davis high guard wanting to explode with the left.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off. But still, Roachling with
Davis high guard wanting to explode with the left.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off.
And this is not
But still, Roachling with
Davis
we can't fight. This not kickboxing. We can't fight blind. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
Like
It sound like you taking sides now.
I'm just
But what
saying.
I'm saying is that when you take a knee in boxing,
Mhm.
technically, it's supposed to be
It's
a
supposed to be
knockdown.
a knockdown, disqualification,
Or at least a knockdown where he started counting. The referee decided not to do that for whatever reason. But if it was anybody else, it probably would have been a knockdown.
but listen, he has the belt. And what I seen on that video is that he wasn't pressured. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't nothing. He just dropped down. That's like a mouthpiece flying out your mouth. And that's a referee timeout. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a referee timeout. It could have been one both ways. Referee timeout or slip and fall. Either way, Lamont didn't go. You have to knock a person out to win a championship. And like knocking a person out. What I mean is if you don't knock them out, you gotta dominate. You can't let the champion get more than 4 to 5 rounds. You got have to dominate, you know. And that's what I'm getting to with that fight before that co-main event with Gary Antoine Russell took Jose Venezuela belt. Now that was domination. First, the judges counted that 119, 109, 119, 109, 120, 108. Unanimous decision. That's how you take somebody belt. So Lamont Roach shouldn't have to go to that controversy. You should have went in. I mean, if you hungry, you gonna go in and knock the guy out. If you had him hurt, and I seen Tank landing some blows. So they got that draw right, I believe. So it was a couple of other good fights, man. Other than that, let me get a call or something. If somebody got a question, let me know, man, because I know they saying Tank slipped. He should have got disqualified, and nah, man, he failed. He went to the corner. Ref supposed to call a timeout, I mean, it's up to the ref. The ref should have disqualified. It's up to him, but he didn't call it. So what he do? He come back in and dominated that round. Almost dropped him, but you know,
I believe Tank in trouble if they fight again.
I don't believe it because
That boy can take his punches.
I don't.
He saw how he was the first
I
fight,
was waiting
and
for
I believe
somebody to say that because I
it's
just
true. He was taking his punch. He was
he was
eating
taking
them.
his punches, but Tank he wasn't there. He's arguing with his coach on the sideline. He fired his coach. It was a whole bunch of mess going on with Tank, man. I mean, wasn't training right, but I'll guarantee you, he get in that ring with him again. He gonna train right, eat good,
I think he gonna duck that fight.
and probably get him out of there in six,
I
7.
think he gonna duck that fight. I
Mm-mm,
don't think he want
nah,
to get back in there with Roach.
nah. I
We'll
just
see.
think Tank, man, he coming after him, man. Lamont Roach, he got respect. So let me see what Lamont Roach can do with Shakur Stevenson. Let me see what he can do with Keyshawn Davis. Let me see. Let him go get paid. Davis gonna get his money. Let him go get paid. We're gonna come after We're gonna come after Lamont Roach on our way out. Maybe our last year and knock him out of there. We don't need him right now. But if I was Tank, I would take that rematch and seal the deal. You know. But it was another good fight, man. Alberto Polo defeated Sandor Martin. See, like the judges all night during this card was was um was acting. They wasn't calling everything right, because Sandor Martin, I thought won this fight, because that was a good fight, man. They fought for the WCBC super lightweight, man. That was a good fight, man. I thought he won that, and they didn't call it. They gave it to Alberto Puyo, and he beat Gary Antoine Russell like maybe like 8 months ago. But I want to see that fight for the belt. They gonna unify, but
So who is a fight that you looking for to see in the future?
oh,
2025 if it can get
oh,
signed.
it's fights coming. I got something for you. We're gonna have it's a card coming up. Ryan Garcia, 24-1, 20 knockouts. He going up against Rolly Romero, 16-2, 13
That's a joke.
knockouts. That's a good fight. Then they got Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney last fight. Devin Haney, man. Do you see what happened to Devin Haney, man? He 31. He's supposed to have one loss from Ryan Garcia, but the guy took him to court just to get the O back. So he back to 31-0. I mean, 15 knockouts. So he going up against
So how
Jose.
that happened? I ain't never even heard of that.
He,
How
he,
did that work out?
he took the guy to court saying that Ryan Garcia was on a little drug called Start with an A.
Performance
man.
enhancement drug.
Performance If somebody could write that in the comments what he was on, man, during that Ryan Garcia and that Devin Haney fight, he was on some type of drug, man. And Ryan Garcia knocked him out, and he kept getting up, and he knocked him out with that left hand he always throws. So, they said he was on a little enhancement drug. So they gave him his O back, and so that's setting up a rematch for them. This card right here is setting up a rematch for Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. But that's if he can get by this boy Jose Ramirez, 29-2, 18 knockouts. And then the main event, man, Timothy Theo Lopez Jr. Timothy Lopez Jr., the WBO junior welterweight. That's for the WBO junior welterweight, man. He a little racist, man. He done said a couple of things in the interviews, talk about monkeys. He gave Keyshawn Davis some bananas and stuff.
Ah,
I think the guy just trying to, you know, promote himself, trying to get a big fight or something. But man, he coming off as, a little racist, man. But he got 21 fights, one he lost to Loma, man, but he 21-1 with 13 knockouts. But he going up against Arnold Barbosa Jr., 32-0, 11 knockouts. That's gonna be a good fight. That card is on May 2nd, man. May 2nd. That's gonna be a good card. Also a good card is, man. Listen, man. This is the first W. This the first all women's card. First all women's card right here for the W for everything. And this is a trilogy. Katie Taylor, man, 23-1, man, versus Amanda Serrano. This is the trilogy, man. This for everything, undisputed. I know who should, you know, this is the first all women's card, man, on Netflix.
okay,
Jake Paul Promotions.
okay.
And Carissa Shields should be on that. I believe that right there. All women's um
Card, yeah.
card, man. Like,
Headline the fight.
yeah, she should be headlining the fight, like, or going up against one of these girls or something. Like they don't want to fight her, man. Like I never seen it before in my life, man. Like, but then also another card is Jerron Boots, man. Boots Ennis,
like
man.
Boots.
33-0,
I like Boots.
29 knockouts. They going for the unification, man. With Amanis Stanos. I think he 15-0, 9 knockouts. He got a belt too, man. That's gonna be a good fight on April 12th, in Atlantic City, man. Also, KSI. Anybody know who KSI, man? Everybody fighting, man. KSI, I think the one of the YouTubers, man. He fought Jake Paul, man. I think his last fight he fought Tommy Fury. But he fight Dylan Dennis, man, one of the UFC fighters, man. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Talk about this UFC in a minute, but that's in March 29th, man. That card gonna be a good card too. Um, but it's a lot of other little fights, man, that we could talk about. But they the cards that and then Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. Everybody waiting on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your prediction on that fight?
my prediction, man, is both of them in that prime 33, 35, 36, 37, 38 range. So they both on their way out. And the bigger man always beat the little man, especially if the bigger man got skills just like the little man. So it's gonna be a tough fight for Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? As far as skill wise and body shots, because you coming up three weight divisions now. So you're gonna have to it's and experience. So everything is going up against him. So
So you predicting Canelo for the win?
um, I'm I gotta get a couple more days, but I'm leaning towards Canelo, man.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards him. Decision.
Okay. So ain't nobody getting knocked out. You just gonna go the distance.
Mhm.
Okay.
Decision. But yeah, man. I want to get to this. I want to get questions because I know a lot of people got questions about this Tank Davis fight, man. I got a lot of them, man.
And not only questions, you can call in at 248-820-5053. Again, 248-820-5053.
Yeah, man. I got a special, man. Something special for y'all tonight, man. I got a special guest for y'all tonight, man. Um, somebody that grow in this industry, man.
Are you on there?
Somebody I seen grow in this industry, man. Underground artist, man. Man. It's, yo, Yo, Paris, man. Man,
Man,
thanks for
hey, what's going on, man? My
thanks for
name is
coming.
my
Thanks for
name is
coming
Micah,
on.
man.
My
Yeah,
Micah, my guy, my nephew Micah, man. Micah,
yeah,
man. You know, how you doing, man?
man. I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
Oh, that's good, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this, man. Hey, but I wanted to ask you, man. Did you see the fights?
I did. I caught a couple of the highlights. I was not paying $80 for the pay-per-view. I'm telling you, that's not what I'm doing. But
Yeah. Hey, but how you feel about that controversial slip, man? By Tank Davis, or man, you think they should run it back?
um, I definitely think that they should run it back, and I just think that it's just a little odd that they didn't call it as a knockdown if he's kneeling, in any other fight.
Yeah, you right,
But
right.
but you know what? That's that's what having a name can do for you. It's a different type of value. So
Oh yeah, and everybody know who the face of boxing is, so that's why I think they called it close like that. So the next time they fight, it's gonna be some more money involved.
yeah, for
That's
sure. And
why.
I do think it's good for them business wise too to run it
Oh
back.
yeah, that's why I just said controversy, man. That gets you, that brings more zeros.
So
Yeah, but
speaking of fighting,
Yeah,
what
man.
type of you fighting, ain't you, Micah?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I saw you.
oh yeah,
So I saw my baby on YouTube putting belt to ass. Like I
yeah.
gotta check. How can they find you, Micah, to see
Yeah,
what type of fighting are you doing right now?
I fight kickboxing and Muay Thai. So, and if I
that's
fight in an American event, I fight kickboxing, and if I'm fighting in a like a out of country event that comes to Miami, then I do like Muay Thai, and that's
So
just
mm,
how can
all
they
eight
find
limbs.
how can they find you to be able to see that fight? Because they think I'm bullshitting. They got to see you in action.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. I promise
you
you.
gotta
Listen,
put something on. Oh
it's on
man,
YouTube. You can look it up on
put a little
Fighters Rep.
action on. Yeah. What made you get into that fighting game, Micah?
Um, a lot of it, man, was just it's just to uh balance out the ego, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of different types of war within me, so I had to get that together so that I could use it to benefit me in the world instead of me wanting to just fight people. I just feel like, because people, just like he just said, people think he's bullshit. People can have me fucked up just real
Oh yeah,
fast,
yeah,
and
yeah.
because
Also, he get
I be
paid.
on some chill shit, but really,
Hey, he was
eh,
kicking the shit out of that boy.
Oh man,
yeah,
I was like, God
right.
damn.
I see it, man. Oh yeah, man.
yeah.
Hey, that's that's what's up, man. Like as far as the fight game, which you like better, fighting or rapping?
Honestly, I think that they both are go co in hand because I'm an artist at the end of the day, and I think that it goes down to rhythm, and it comes down to rhythm in both of the activity, whether it's fighting or whether it's uh creating music, it comes down to tapping into rhythm, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And so
Mm-hmm.
they go co and they really, without either of them, I don't think I'd be good at as I
Yeah,
am as
because
one
it's
of them
I know
for
what you
real.
mean. It's the energy, like everything fit. Like you can rap and I mean I know when you working out, you listening to your songs. You know,
Exactly, yeah, it's
motivation right itself. You know,
100%.
but you
And my boy Cole with the marketing, because after the fight
oh yeah.
and everybody was paying attention because he had did his thing, he marketed his new album coming out. I
Mm.
said, "Look at my boy,
Speaking
he
of
Yeah.
going hard."
speaking of album, man,
I said, "He going
yeah.
hard."
Speaking of
Oh no,
album,
I
man,
was not playing.
I'm
I'm
trying to
telling
get.
you.
Speaking of album, man, I'm you know, cause I remember you said 'cause I said Kilo Paris. You don't go by that no more. You still
Yeah, a lot of that was um facing a lot of that was facing ego too. A lot of that was having to stop running away from being who I truly am and being who God made me as. So I didn't want to
yeah,
be and recreate somebody that I wasn't, that
right.
wasn't truly me, and then be affecting children and be affecting the world as somebody that's not really who I am. I want to be, Micah, and that's why
Yeah, that's
I
the
want to
name,
go
man.
by who I truly am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, cause I was gonna ask you what did that represent, but you know, I want to hear, cause I was hearing you got something coming out. I know, cause I know, a lot of the music that you had out, man. My son be every time we get in the car, man, play that late night, play that late night. I want to hear that every time.
Yeah, man.
So,
No, I've been releasing a lot of music ever since as Micah, ever since 2023 in December. So I got everything out. I just dropped a song called Free Fall last
yeah.
Friday, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
doing
So,
really
what would you
good.
call your style of music that you're putting out for the
To
people?
be honest, man, I'm really on some different shit. I think because I'm morphing everything. I really am influenced by artists like Prince, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator, Kanye. So I like to take music that just feels good and put it together. So I can't really box myself in, but I make hip hop, R&B, rock,
Right.
alternative, and I morph them all together, and I try to make something new and fresh that's never been created before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Nep, who's your top three? Who your top three all time?
All
Artists.
time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know why, like I love Michael Jackson. I just will always love Michael Jackson. I don't know what it is.
That great. Mm-hmm.
Uh I started to get Jimi Hendrix. I'm in a
Oh
Jimi Hendrix super tough.
yeah.
I'm in a Jimi Hendrix super tough, and just as of right now, I just feel like the artist that's spiritually tapped, like into that lane of
Yeah.
conscious that I'm into is Kendrick.
Oh yeah. Kendrick, man.
Kendrick.
He got some hits too, man. Man.
How did you feel about his Super Bowl performance?
Hey.
I thought it was interesting. To be honest, let me. I've been so isolated and focused on trying to bring my mind into this dimension that I
Mm-hmm.
really didn't even realize that it was the Super Bowl until I was in the gym the next day and I saw it was like I didn't even know.
Okay.
I didn't
Hey,
even know.
hey, Micah, what
But
would you tell a kid, wanting to get into the fight game? What would you tell them? How would you tell him to approach this game? Like, what does he have to do to?
I think that to be the best artist in anything, you have to do or follow who I believe is the best creator in the world, and that's tap into God. Like forget everything that anybody's ever told you about God and find God within yourself and find God
Mhm.
on your own first, and then through that, just flow, just do it. Approach
Exactly.
everything like you don't know it at all, and just absorb everything and create your own style out of everything that somebody tries to teach you. Because whether someone's teach you something real or something not, they're still teaching you the lesson between being able to see different perspectives or being able to see, I don't really need that in my life, or I need that in my life, or things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Ace,
is right.
man, Ace got Ace in the building right now, man.
What's up, C? How's it going?
Hey, man, got Micah in the building. Yeah,
Good to see you, Micah. Good
I
to
can't
see
hear
you.
you. Hey, why can't I hear you?
I
you
don't
hear
know.
Ace?
You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
I can
Micah?
hear you.
I can't hear
Yes.
you.
Hey, Nephew.
Okay.
So what is that multi is that now if you go pro, can you get to the UFC? Is that the goal?
I don't think he can hear you. I hope
He
that's
can't
the
he can't
goal.
hear no more. Let me see something. Okay, hold on.
Ace, man.
I'll ask Micah again. Can
Mi-
you hear us, Micah?
Micah.
Micah, can you hear us?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Ace, can you hear us?
No, Ace. I took Ace out for a minute, but I don't understand why we can't hear Micah. Let me see.
Yeah, well,
You might have to go out and come back in, Micah. I don't know what's going on with the volume. It seemed like when I brought Ace in, it kind of. Let me see. Hold on.
yeah, heard, man.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Can you hear Micah? He retired, Jared Hurd, man. So he fought Joanne Gonzalez, you know, lost to a split decision, and after the fight, man, he retired. So, man, big ups to Jared Hurd, man.
I
Fought
can't.
good career, man. And the guy that beat him was Julian
It's
Williams.
crazy though. I can't even hear you. I can't hear.
Julian
You
Williams
might have to go out and come back in.
I
fought
can't hear.
Yunez Tellez, man. Yunez defeated Julian Williams. He's on his way out too, man. He's a he beat Jared Hurd last fight. Jared Hurd retired, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off that boxing, man. Talk a little bit about that UFC. Ace,
Good to see you, CJ. Good to see you.
how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can
There
hear
we
me
go.
now?
Welcome back.
Man, sorry about
Man,
that.
hey, hey, but oh yeah, Mike, and like I was saying, man, now you doing the multi and you does that lead? The goal is getting to the UFC with that.
To be honest, man, I really am just flowing with it. There's a lot of different opportunities out here in Florida, but really I'm just focusing on getting better and sharpening my skill and competing more and getting comfortable,
Mm.
performing in front of people. Because it's a whole different thing. Because you can spar, you can train like you're the champion, but when you start to have to actually apply this in front of everyone,
Oh
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
different
totally
type of
different.
pressure.
We
It's a different type of
we got
pressure.
some people. We got some
That's right.
comments and we got somebody in here. Jimmy. He said, "Spit something, Micah."
Oh man. To be honest, man,
He
I'm
hit you
really
with
not.
spit something.
I'm really not.
hey,
I'm not even on my rapping things lately, man. To be
hey,
honest,
tell him,
Okay.
I've been
tell him where
singing
they
to
can
the
find
sun.
you. Tell him where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on all streaming platforms. Micah MYKA. You can follow me on all of my social platforms at 777 Micah. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man.
That's right.
Ace might got a question for you.
what's going on, Ace.
So, what do you, hey, what's going on, Micah? So, what do you do to prepare for a fight?
I tap into isolation 100%. That's another reason why fighting is something that I have to either take 100% serious or I'm just training and doing music because when I
Right.
tap into that side of myself, I start to make different type of music because you start to
Mhm.
become in this type of warlike mode. Like a lot of
Right.
meditation, a lot of things you have to kind of just keep aligned within yourself so that you don't let things come within you and knock off your training or knock off your mental to where you can't focus to the point where you're breaking down, or because there's a lot of pressure that comes up to
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the
Oh
fight.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a
Yep.
whole different type of of fight right there is up to the fight,
In
because
itself,
a lot of
yes.
times
Yeah.
I wish that we could just get straight to it. I like to I don't want to have to wait.
That's
I
the
don't want
main.
to have to wait all this
You
time.
You
gotta be
gotta make
patient.
wait.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
How
meditation and
how was
stuff.
your day? How was your day? How was your day like? What do you like? You wake
Uh,
up 5
I
in the
wake
morning.
wake up 5 a.m., 3 mile run, 10 rounds on the bag.
Ooh.
We do either I'm working if I'm doing strength and conditioning. I usually do that either Tuesdays and Thursdays because I don't like to. When you want to fight, you want to stay loose and not, we're just
Yeah.
focusing to
Yeah.
get you a little tight,
Right.
and it's a lot of sore days. So a lot of times we're just focusing on sparring, and
Right.
sparring is like the biggest thing. I do like
Yeah.
20 rounds of sparring, so it's just about being able to find that flow state and
Yep.
act like it's a
It's
regular
like
day.
dancing. It's like dancing. You just gotta prepare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly. I have a really good team over here in Florida. I got Bushido,
Yep.
Muay Thai. Shout out.
And once you get
Hey.
that rhythm, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And once you get rhythm, you letting God take control after that, and then
Yep.
you're gonna find the highest potential of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Man,
did
man.
kickboxing when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
I
man. It's
know. Hey, I know you real good in that Muay Thai, but man, that music is what I'm really, man. That music got me excited, man. Cause I mean, you came out with some bangers, man. I wish I could play some songs you got, man. I mean,
Are they still up on YouTube so people to be able to go see them?
Oh yeah, if you look up
Kilo
Micah,
Paris
I
stuff.
mean, I got all my stuff is on YouTube Music. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. If you go Micah, I got about 12 songs out right now, but they're doing well. We brought about 1.3 million streams to Spotify. So,
Okay.
we're
Yep.
doing real well right now.
yeah, that's hey
Good
nephew.
stuff. Good stuff.
Whatever happened to that contract you was in?
You talking about as a when I was younger?
Yeah, I thought I know you was signed to something, but
Well,
I know how these people is. You gotta watch who you sign to, man. But
yeah, man. I mean, I definitely got taken advantage of a couple of times. As Kilo Paris, and that's another thing why if I look at it in light, I look at Kilo Paris was almost something that protected me because I didn't give anybody the real me. Nobody ever got to experience the real me until I got
oh
to
yeah,
find my true self. So I
Right.
keep 100% of myself now, and that was just a bump in the road that I had to just work out.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
a short term. It was only about 3 years, so it was something that I just had to work out of my life, and I just kept
Mm-hmm.
making music, and I kept seeing the vision, and I kept
Yeah,
going forward.
keep going.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah,
Gotta follow the
So we got
path.
yeah.
gentlemen's podcast in here commented late night. Where that late night Mike at?
Oh man, honestly, it's late right now. I would be in bed if it wasn't. I would be in bed going to sleep. But
oh
really,
yeah.
I tapped into a whole nother version of myself though. When I figured out, the world within myself and the truth within
Mm-hmm.
myself, I started to make music that reflected
For
that.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And when I found a way that I could open up my heart center and go into a whole new conscious of myself to bring things that people haven't talked about before, and new topics and new ways to awaken people and
Yep.
bring light to the world. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
I'm in a whole nother different type of late night now. My late night, I'm in a, I'm
Yeah.
in a different dimension with it.
Right.
Well,
Right.
some of our viewers might want to, tap into that one of these days when you get some time. I understand you're extremely busy, but you're more than welcome to always come through out of the bud, man. Send that
Mm-hmm.
link and kind of put that out there in the universe because people
Mm-hmm.
need
Oh
to hear
man,
it.
hey, I
Oh yeah.
appreciate you. I
Hey, once
appreciate you.
again, man, let everybody know where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can
All right.
find me on all streaming platforms, MYKA Micah, and you can follow me on all my social platforms at 777 Micah,
Okay,
and
okay. I don't
that's
know.
it.
Ace, you got another question? Or you?
Another question. So no music questions. Let's see. So when's your next fight?
I'm thinking about jumping back in there on the 27th of next month. Because I was supposed to do a Muay Thai competition actually this February, but actually didn't pass the uh doctor exam because I did break my foot last year.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
telling you, man,
I've
he was
been
kicking the shit out of that boy.
yeah.
That's how that
So
Muay Thai is. You got to use them
yeah,
legs a lot. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
and a lot of it. The crazy thing is a lot of it is kicking with your shins. A lot of it is
Yes.
shin conditioning. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
Boom.
yeah, but I love it though. If honestly, I don't know, I wouldn't be who I am today without fighting because it turned me into a whole nother type of person within myself.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
once saw this movie. They was the guy was practicing on a coconut tree
Yeah,
with his shin.
no, these
Bang,
Thai guys
bang.
out here, they're ridiculous, man. They'll just
Talking
be
about that
kicking trees,
kickbox. That's what.
poles.
Yeah.
Nah, not me.
Yeah,
Nah, man,
man.
I'd rather just do the regular conditioning, man.
Yeah. What's the name
So
of
how
that
you liking the
song?
Florida life?
Oh man, I love it out here. It's real tribe like. I'm big on the tribe lands, on the Native Americans, on the people of the land, and then on the indigenous people in general. It's a lot of that land out here that I can just
Yeah.
absorb that spiritual
Land,
culture.
water.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's man. When you said the next song coming out is called Free Fall,
I dropped it last Friday.
I gotta get in. Yeah. Okay.
It's called
Okay.
Free Fall. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We thanks for coming on, man, Micah. Thanks for
Oh
coming
man.
on, man.
Thank
It was a
you,
Appreciate
pleasure,
man.
Micah.
everything. It's a pleasure, man.
All right, man. You take care, brother. We
Uh,
appreciate having you on this platform, man. And come on
hey
back.
man. I appreciate you,
Here's
man. I'll be
Brandon.
back soon.
Okay.
Love, man. Love.
All right, nephew. Hey, man, yeah, man. That's man, Ace, man. I ain't get your side of that tank fight, man. You over here looking.
um,
I ain't.
Tank should have put his knee down. That's it. If he didn't put his knee down, he'd have won the fight because Roach didn't take him down. So if he didn't put his knee down, he would have won. So it is what it is. He got to deal with the
So
consequences.
okay. So you think Tank if he didn't put his knee down, you think he would have won?
Yeah, yeah. Because Roach he didn't hurt him except for that knee.
So
And like you
you
said,
got to
and like
give.
you said, it was his celebrity status that allowed him to be able to tell the ref, stop counting, don't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so with that being said, Roach would have won the fight.
Yes,
Roach would have got that
I,
round. Roach would have
yes.
dethroned him.
That's
I
what I've been
just
telling
don't.
CJ all week.
I
Yeah,
just.
Roach would have dethroned him.
I just don't. You know.
Because anybody else, that would have been a
Hmm.
knockdown.
Correct.
And he hit him a few times. You act like he didn't hit him. It could have
He
hurt.
did. He hit him with a
Hit him
nice little
times till he
a
went down.
flurry.
Nice little stiff
Yep.
jabs.
Yes, he did. I told him it was a stiff jab. I told you, see.
And then the girl was saying online that she did his
And that's
preview
what
for that
messed up. That's what messed up his credibility right there.
Well.
If
Well.
if she if she
talking
didn't
about
come online and
previewing
said
the fight.
anything,
When did you ever see a champion get his belt
yep.
took without getting knocked out, especially and the face of the league?
When when
Now,
when did you ever see a
Roach was
champion run
doing
to
a
the
good
ropes to
job.
get
He
his
did a good
face wiped?
job, but you know what he
Yeah,
did?
right.
He did a good job, but they're not going. it's all about money, man.
Here
In
I
this
go with the
game.
conspiracy. Now I
It's
told my
Uh-huh.
wife before we watched the fight, I
Nope.
said,
Remember,
"This
remember when they
money
had that
going
female fight
down."
a couple months back? It was a female fight, and she was all bloodied up and everything, Puerto Rican chick, and bloodied up. She couldn't see out her eye one side. She didn't run to the side, get her face wiped. She dealt with it and kept it moving.
well, I think Tank gonna win that next fight. I mean,
I said, hey, listen, I always been going against Tank. My wife would tell you every fight. I didn't bet on this fight, but I'd be like, hey, I don't know. I ain't gonna really
you
say
know,
I'm a hater. I just want to see him get dethroned because it's like that's just me.
they
That's
said
just how I
Yeah.
feel.
they
So
said they s-
when Roach was bringing the pain, I was talking shit because I ain't know nothing
Yep.
about Roach. I don't care who he would have been in the ring with, Mighty Mouse. I would have been
he a
like, let's go.
champion. He a
But
champion.
that boy showed up and he showed out.
Of
Yes, he
course.
did. Yes,
Nobody
he
not to
did.
know about him. For
Hey,
nobody not to
I'll
know,
tell you
for me
this,
not to know about him, he fought a good fight and he stood on the stuff that he
and
was talking about.
and that's how I feel. I didn't know nothing about him either. But I'll tell you this, nobody won. Only one person won, and that was Vegas.
oh yeah,
Man,
Vegas. Hey,
Vegas won so much.
and you know what? If you would have bet that draw, if you would have bet $1,000 on that draw, you would have won
Oh yeah, you'd
2,500.
be paid.
No, but check this out though. So, like I was saying, back on my conspiracy theory thing, it was I don't know where I pulled it down from, but they were saying that Tank was paid 200 million
Oh,
to lose that fight. And I
wow,
told my wife before the
man,
fight about that. And once I watch it play out, and then I watched
I
him
could see
pull his
that.
coat up and was saying something to dog, and the way he
Yeah,
put his head down on there, it was almost like he might have wanted that ref to call him for a count, so he
was it?
could
Yeah,
give him that round.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
because
saying?
the knee
That's
came
more.
out of nowhere. It was abrupt.
yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. But Tank won that round, 10-9.
Somebody said who guessing
Yeah,
the draw.
because the judges couldn't consider it because the ref didn't never call it a knockdown.
Well, you know, so
Oh,
Shakur.
so I got a question, Ace. Do you think
Yeah,
he's gonna take a rematch, or you think he gonna duck that boy? I think he gonna duck him.
I think he gonna duck him.
Well,
That's what you think too?
we going for
Yeah,
the
You
we
think he gonna duck
listen,
him too?
listen. We
yeah,
going for the
because
big
he already
fight.
got his number. He already know what to do
Hey,
to
we
fight him.
going.
He already
I'm saying
knows.
we going for the big fights. We want Shakur. He running
Man,
his
he got
mouth.
to get past
He,
Roach first. You talking about Shakur?
Yeah,
You
hold on.
talking
yep.
about?
We gonna go around the block. So look,
Oh
we
yeah,
gonna go around
that's
the
what they
block.
like to do.
So the next 2 years from now, y'all gonna be like, all this talk right now is gonna be for nothing because Tank gonna put him down in 6-7. Uh,
But now he just showed everybody else the formula to take Tank on now.
well, the formula really he didn't really get exposed because
He got exposed. The
the thing
formula
is
is he's bad with stiff jabs.
yeah he, he didn't get exposed because they
Yes, he
fought,
did.
but they was amateurs, so they know each other. See,
Exactly,
if I
and he
thought about
exposed
that
him.
before the fight, I would have called it a draw.
We got Jacqueline Mayfield participating. Said that fight was some bull. Hey, shout out to
I mean,
Jacqueline.
it was good,
Hold on,
but
shout
that
out to
knee.
Jacqueline Makeup. If you need your
Oh yeah.
makeup done, MUA Jock, look her up. Shop with her.
Look her up.
Makeup is my life. Cosmetics.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's a
check.
good product too.
Yeah, she does great with the makeup. I keep telling her she's one of the best MUAs in the world. So
Oh yeah.
she
That's a
gonna step into that, but
man.
definitely in this city,
Oh yeah.
hands down.
Yeah. Hey, what you sipping on, Ace, man? What you come
I'm
on,
keeping
man.
it classic. I'm just drinking water.
Well, I got me a little bit of this new stuff, this new wine I've been trying out.
I'll probably hit up the casino tonight and get some drinks there.
Oh, that's it, man. Hey, you live in the world of Vegas, man. It's probably 80 degrees while it's snowing and
Nah,
30
it's kind of
degrees
windy
out here.
today. It's about 70. It's about 70. Windy today.
Okay,
We would love a 70 around this
man.
motherfucker.
Raining
We
every
would
day.
love a 70.
You said you opened the door to snow, CJ?
Man, I woke up, man. It was snowing. like I was saying, man, did y'all hear this news, man? Turkey Al Sheik and Dana White doing some business, man. The
Man, that
boxing,
boy got too much money. That man
yeah.
got too much
Yeah.
money, man. Did you see that? How they had that ring sitting in
uh,
Times Square?
yeah, I was about to ask you that.
Yeah.
Is that for that fight?
I don't know what fight it's
That's for
about, but I know they had talked about
Times
that.
Square box. That's for that Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero and Devin Haney.
Right.
That's
That's
about
gonna
to
be
be
that's
crazy
gonna be a
in
good
the middle
fight,
of
man.
Times Square.
That's gonna be a good fight. But Turkey Al-Sheik and Dana White, they joined forces, man. They got a new boxing promotion called TKO. That's crazy, man.
They
Okay.
need to bring one of them big tickets here to Flint, Michigan. Turk,
Right.
hey,
Turk need
yeah,
to
bring some over here to
Turk
Flint, Michigan, man.
Turk
Yep.
We
need
need that over here in our economy.
yes. I'm telling you,
Spread the
man.
wealth.
You know who he need to go to. You know, I'm telling you, but that's gonna be interesting, man. Cause I've been studying that UFC too, man. That UFC card coming up this weekend
Yeah.
too, man. You know, couple of light heavyweights, man. But who your top three UFC fighters?
UFC. Let me see. Chuck Liddell. I used to like him. He was real good.
Yeah, Chuck was that dude.
Um, Anderson Silva. He was
Yeah, I got
good.
him in mind too.
And I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar because I like WWE.
Right, right, right.
Ain't nobody want to talk about Kimbo Slice, huh?
Oh, Kimbo,
Oh,
man.
Kimbo,
My
Kimbo,
boy
definitely.
Kimbo.
Kimbo was jumping off. He doing backyard beatings.
Yeah,
Yes, he was. That's how he started, kicking ass in the backyard.
Yeah, man. My top three, man. John Jones, you got to
yeah.
put him up there.
Right.
And Anderson Silva, and for real, man, this guy right here, man, probably went down. He probably one of the best. Khabib, Khabib.
Yeah,
I think he was 30-0. Nobody found out how to beat that.
I'm
That
thinking he was too.
yeah, I think he put a
But I
beating
tell
on
you,
that dude.
Kimbo, he set off UFC. If it wasn't for him, I mean, he made it popular. He popularized it. I'll
Yeah,
say
and then
that
you
as far
got
as Kimbo.
Tito Ortiz,
Yep, Tito Ortiz was nice
Dan
too. Yep, the
Hooker,
monster.
Kinshin.
McGregor.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man, them
Hmm.
used to
Of course.
but they got that UFC 313 this weekend, man. Um, nice little card, man. The one guy in the main event, um Magone Akalov, man. These crazy
Okay.
Russian names, man. He pretty good. 20-1, man. He fighting against Alex Pereira, light heavyweight title 12-2. That's gonna be a good fight, man. A couple of other good fights too. Justin Gaethje,
Sounds good.
25-5, going up against Dan. Well, he was supposed to go up against Dan Hooker, man. Dan Hooker, 20. Man,
Hmm.
just imagine. See, these guys don't never have a zero in their record. It ain't never no 50 and I mean 26-0. These guys be getting knocked out.
Because they're getting them real beatings.
Beatings. This guy
They're
24 and
using
12.
hands and legs,
This guy Dan Hooker, he's
hands, legs,
he got
grapple.
he got hand surgery, so he can't even fight. So they gotta bring in some guy off the off the streets just to get a couple dollars. That's one thing about that
Right.
UFC, man. They got like, as far as the UFC and the women boxing, they gotta get more money, man. Like it shouldn't be, you go in there
Is
and get
there
your
a
hands
women's
surgery, you
boxing
get
thing
a
coming up?
thousand. Huh?
Is there a
I
women's
ain't,
boxing coming up?
oh yeah, I was telling I was telling them about that the first ever all women's card on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh,
Carissa
nice.
Carissa Carissa Shields should be on that, huh?
She should
I
definitely.
mean,
She's the champ.
that's the first ever. Come on now, like
Maybe it might not be too late. I don't know.
yeah,
They
it
can
ain't
put
too
people
late.
on the card at the
Never
right
too
time.
late. Not when you're the champ.
Yeah, yeah. But she should be the main event.
Yeah.
That's how I
I don't see
feel.
why not. We'll see.
But
They'll put everything together, make things work. He says,
Yeah,
"Oh yeah, I see it right here on Netflix. Wow,
yeah, you see it.
all women's
And
card. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
yeah, you know who running that? Jake
Taylor
Paul
versus
promotion.
Serrano. Okay,
That's a Jake
isn't
Paul
that a
promotion.
rematch?
Y'all still missing a great Saint Pierre.
Say, oh man,
Oh,
Saint
I
Pierre.
said him, St. Pierre. I said him.
Oh, okay.
I
Then
said him.
somebody said in the comments.
Yeah, definitely St. Pierre.
Saint
He's
Pierre was
he's
a
like
bad
top
boy.
five.
Yeah, Saint Pierre was a bad boy, man.
this
But
this Taylor Serrano fight, isn't this their third? Yeah, yeah, this is the third meeting. Yeah,
this
that was
yeah,
the
this
lady I said
third
was
one.
all bloody. Oh
Yeah, this is
yeah,
the
it's gonna be definitely a good one. This
oh
gonna be
man.
better than the Tank fight.
Oh yeah, this for undisputed right here.
Oh hell yeah, I'm
This
watching
for the
this.
WBA, the WBO, the WBC, the IBF super
Nice,
lightweight.
nice,
These
nice.
boys,
Can't wait. Definitely gonna
they
watch
already
that.
fought 3 times, you know,
Can't
and
wait.
they fought 3 times already. You know, it's a lot of 3 times this year, ain't it? You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Oh, I keep
but
seeing
not
three.
everybody can get all three.
Yeah, everybody trying to unify.
Yeah, right. But and then that KSI was
Not when
mixing with
not when the Eagles are standing in the way.
yeah, the Eagles, man. We'll get to that next
Uh,
week. I got something for y'all for that episode. Um,
And you see today, got the champions. They back. Come on back. Come on, Lakers. We back.
Lakers
Lakers
back.
back. Lakers back. Come on. Come on, champs. Come on.
I like that. I like that. You see the hat? Shoot.
Lakers
Oh,
and
our
what?
people, our people. Okay.
Lakers and what?
Lakers is 6. Told you.
Okay.
Whoever over there.
They say Lakers and 6.
It's like this fight game, like
Hmm.
next time Tank is 6, you know?
I don't know them boys. I don't even watching that much football, but I kind of like the way them boys in OKC playing, man. If they could gel together, man. If they
Okay,
can stay
Yeah.
healthy.
okay. See what we gonna get started on this.
See,
But
yeah,
I've been on this fighting,
we got
but
8 minutes.
but it's like Lamont Roach and
Ah, here we
Tank
go.
Davis. I'm gonna keep it in the two. Basketball, going Oklahoma going up against Lakers and Tank going up against Lamont Roach. It's all about experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the experience. Like like Tank gonna come in and that next fight he fight him, and I'm gonna put up a bet for that. I'm telling you, my cards is in his favor this fight. You know, ain't nothing Lamont Roach can do to train to be as good as he was on that fight night. So what else can he do? Like he did everything he could do, but Tank Davis can train.
Yep.
Tank Davis knows what he can do to train. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a good fight that next fight.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. But man, man, thanks for coming on, Ace. Man,
You know it, CJ.
yeah, man.
Good talking to you. Voice in the background. Have a good one,
Yeah,
James.
boys in the background. James the Magnificent, Greatest Mayfield, man.
he like a DJ Vlad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, man. Yeah, how can they find you, Ace? Man, let everybody know how they can find you. Yeah.
They can find me here every Thursday. CJ's Sip and Talk.
All right, then, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Micah, man. Thanks to everybody for coming on, man, and showing love, man. All right, though, Ace. Well, yeah, everybody, man. Um, now you know everything coming up in the next couple of months. We got a couple of big ones. Watch this card this weekend, man. UFC coming up this weekend. And it's gonna be a good card Saturday. But thanks for everybody tuning in to CJ Sip and Talk.